All right. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the Arsenal FIFA 21 Realistic Career Mode series. So you know we're in the January transfer window here. There is a early game we've got against Sheffield Wednesday. We're just going to simulate this one. It's a early FA Cup game that we should be winning. We are just going to rotate the second team, and there's default. Oh, I'm annoyed, man. These changes I make, and I put two strikers, and it's not even going to change here, so there's not much really I can do. I wanted Balogun, and yeah, we have to do it from here. So you just saw I did Aziz again. The default, yeah, we're just going to have to do it like this going into the game. I wanted to play them both, so they both can play. Put him as two strikers there today. So yeah, they're just going to be -3. A lot of that is due to the sharpness, and how we're setting up here is, I want a bit more youth in us, I guess you could say. Serjan, I'm just trying to mix this team to make sure we win it. I think we're going to be strong enough here, but that little thing is annoying with the squad. We can make it change from here, but not in, the default menu. So we just quick sim this one. Should be getting the victory. Yeah, 3-2. See, okay, Al-Neni with a red card, but in the end, that didn't really impact the result. There wasn't a goal scored after that, basically. But off those stats, I think it should have been a bit more comfortable win. While Aubameyang is disappointed that we did not play him in that game, very frustrating, man. Like, don't you understand? That's the type of game we need to rotate you, not FIFA. And then Lacazette. Okay, give him a run of games. I like how it's after a match he didn't play, so that makes sense. Oh, who's these? Daniel Ballard, Bowler. Okay, I thought someone of more significance would have been no. Yeah, in terms of players come back from loan, they're not really going to have too much impact, and yeah, Al-Neni is going to be missing for that one match. This is where a major concern is with Willian. Obviously, it was a new signing for this season to the club. Willian, at 32 years. Look, he's gone down 2 overall already. That sums it up. I think someone asked me, hey, we actually got to... Hold up. There's no offers for him, okay? Why you be teasing me like that? And we'll get to our shortlist very soon. Yeah, I'm going to have to put him on the list. Yeah, add to transfer list. He's only going to be going down from here. He's long-term. I don't think he's been that good for Arsenal in real life anyway. Aubameyang is a question, but it just doesn't feel right listing Aubameyang. Like, yeah, I'm going to try and maintain his overall. You see with the track, just to give you guys an example, not just show you, what his attributes are looking like. I got him on mobile striker, so hopefully he's going to maintain his quickness and shooting, or hopefully a lot of attributes he's going to maintain. So that's the thing for Aubameyang. I don't want to get rid of him right now. I think he's going to be good for this season and next season. So 2 seasons we're not going to be getting to that point very soon anyway. So yeah, I just want to be keeping Aubameyang for now because really he's our best player. If we go technically as well, yeah, Leno is 87 overall. Aubameyang, in terms of a goal scorer, he's our danger man, and he showed that this season. If we head over to the stats, with the goals, even though Odegaard, he's been involved in most. Odegaard's actually been very, very impressive. He's gone +2 so far. So this is me going for a mixture of players I saw in comments, and also had a search for like Arsenal transfer rumours or players that will be good targets for Arsenal and all that. So for a right back, we got a lot of potential targets for a right back. To get an upgrade for Bellerin, I think Hakimi would be that upgrade target. We're going to wait a little bit more for these guys, and we'll explain them more once we get the full report and we can see their overalls. But we do know Hakimi is a very good player. Unfortunately, he'd kind of blow our budget. So this is where you got to make those managerial decisions. And then you got someone like a Lamptey. He will be much cheaper, and he'd be an Arsenal type signing. And Max Aarons as well, who would cost a little bit more, but I really like Max Aarons. So there's a question for both these guys and who would be the better target. So we'll wait to see their reports back. I probably like Max Aarons a little bit more. I think he's the better overall fullback. And so we don't miss any signings at all. There's Raul Garcia signing for Liverpool. Interesting. He's aging a little bit, is he, Raul Garcia? How funny is that? The top player that shows up, Arsenic, just because his name is, well, Arsenic, either way, probably one of the two, how you pronounce it. Because we're Arsenal. That's the top transfer that shows up. So we touched on Hakimi. Realistically, he's going to blow our budget. 43.5. And we'll just go back to that right now. And I could even it up. I could even it up a little bit. Like, if we head over to the budget, realistically, we probably don't need, I reckon, around 200 is probably a fair amount. And see, we'd have no room for another signing. So if we focus on the right-sided players for now, there's Lamptey, Aarons, and Mazzouri, who I found, and he was described as an Arteta-type signing. I don't know about him, though. I would really prefer to go for an English guy. I feel that's keeping it a bit more realistic, Max Aarons especially. And both myself plus what I think Arsenal would do in terms of going for Max Aarons over Tariq Lamptey, I think Max Aarons, touched on it as well, I think he's more the complete fullback in all areas going forward and then defensively as well if you compare the said attributes. Tariq Lamptey is, strength is not very good. You can see a lot of his, best attributes, his pace, and defensively, he doesn't shine as much. And again, Max Aarons, he seems to be more well-rounded, and consider we can develop him even more. He will be the target we head for. And for me, they're not really costing much of a different price, really. Like, the price seems very similar. And as I said, overall, Max Aarons to me is a bit of a better fullback and what he could develop into. So let's go head into discussions now. Max Aarons, 11 million, he's a great up-and-coming fullback. Let's put an initial fee. I'm going to go an 8 million, which is below his value, but I just want to see. I want to see where their head's at. Ooh, not much more than that, plus a sell-on clause. Realistically, I don't want to sell him, to be fair. I can't see myself doing that, but we'll remove the sell-on clause and propose a new fee. We'll just drop that to 8.5. That's why I started below his value. Don't be afraid to do that when you're negotiating. It's easy to see a player's value and, you want to do higher than that. I reckon we'll go 9, and then there's no sell-on because you don't know what the future holds in a career. You don't know what it holds. You could easily say, oh, no, I'm never going to sell this player, but, you just don't know how things are going to play out. 9 million. That will be 2 million below his current value. And we just came in and we finessed that deal right there. That's a steal, mate. That's a steal. I can't believe that actually got accepted. Sweet. I'm happy, though, not going to lie. Because, again, if we go back to Lamptey, probably could have got him at it. That's even below his value. While Max Aarons is a couple overalls higher. So, this is a really good deal at the moment. So here is our prospective, Bellerin replacement. Max Aarons. He's just a really good target, I feel. Really pleased we can get started with negotiations. No worry. Again, we're going to slowly introduce him to the team as well. We're not going to, sell Bellerin right away because he's 74 overall. But develop him more this season, the next season, we'll see where we're at. It will be silly to sell, our best right back. But we need him while Max develops. So, we're looking for players. He looks pretty happy as well. Sporadic, a 4-year deal. That's all lining up very, very well for us. Pretty straightforward negotiations here. No release clauses. Have him on a sporadic squad role is really, really good because he's not going to come in, expect to be starting a lot as well. And finances, pretty decent. I don't want to risk too much here, but we're just going to counter. Maybe drop the signing bonus just by a little bit here. Just see where their head's at. And maybe we'll give him 30. If it doesn't get accepted, we'll be happy enough. And we'll accept what they want. But we just, lower a little bit. He's considering more of that fee now. Then no. We'll give him what he wants because that's far from a lot of money. So, we'll accept that. That's how I generally negotiate my wages, especially when it's a player I really, really want. As my target, if I negotiate for more and he, walked away, I'd be very annoyed because I see him as the perfect target for us right now. And we're going to confirm. And they think, they got what they wanted. And we've got the man we wanted, more importantly. And see, that barely hurt our budget at all. So now we look back at our squad. So Kieran Tierney is a very important player. But this season, I've been like, who is his replacement? We literally have not got another left back. I know we got Kolasinac out on loan, and I want to be selling him, so we want to be getting a backup, a proper backup. Left back was interesting. We got a couple names here. You got James Justin, who's obviously he's English. He's right-footed, 4-star weak foot, so you could play him on the left, and he'd be, even though we just signed someone for right back, he's versatile. You can't complain with versatility. But then Owen Wijndal, I don't know about him, but I know he's a good young potential left back. Another Dutch, there's a few of them there. I think I'm going to be sticking strong with the English lads, even though he could be very good, man. He could be very good. So this is kind of my decision in the moment. I reckon we're keeping it within England. James Justin, along with Max Aarons. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. If we see right now, 10 million, Wijndal, he's going to be a lot more. And I think that is really the final decision maker there. That's when I think they're going to have similar outputs. While Justin being much better on his weaker foot, adds a bit more for him. And his market value looked pretty good, where a fact we could probably get him, by looks of things, on 10 million. But we're just going to go below that on 9 million and see how we went with the last negotiation. Go in a similar fashion, 9 million. I was confused for a second. I think just money-wise, this is less money. I think Cedric, if we were to sell him, get him around his value, we're going to counter that, remove the exchange player. It's just going to be a cheaper fee the way it is. So, okay, we'll go really how the market value was suggesting. We'll hit below that. Just below that at 10 million. And I'm happy with that negotiation. Once more, not really paying overs on these guys. Far from that at all. And here we go. The second of our signings. And another English fullback. All right, we're going to do rotation initially. And see what he thinks of that. Is that what James Justin thinks of coming to Arsenal? Yep, that's what we had in mind. So we read that pretty well. 4-year contract for a 22-year-old. Not going to complain with. We'll try and get through this one just a little bit quicker now. We'll accept that. No release clause. That really fits what we want. We don't want release clauses for our players. But the fact where there's no wage, I think we're going to stick true to kind of what he's on already. But his overall's only 75. His current worth is something I'm thinking about, and we'll just go below 45. Signing bonus. We'll go 300. Apply. I'm interested to see what he thinks. Didn't come to me with amount, but let me know your thoughts. Okay. I'm pretty happy. Did you think I sounded like that wouldn't get accepted? So we'll take that. And let's keep making transfers, why don't we? Per Schär, how about that? Remember Per Mertesacker? Another Per is coming back to Arsenal. Well, if the transfer goes through. We went with a couple of those English lads. Per Schär, who's a guy who has decent potential as well. Not too much. And this is where we can start to build our own Arsenal, where we feel like we're rebuilding them. And hey, Dutch defenders, I'm a fan of, if you can't tell by the short list. So, let's try and bring him over to Arsenal. Here we are. Let's try and get, once more, an initial offer we're happy with. I'm going to touch on 11 million. I reckon we put in 11 million, see what Eric thinks of that. It's another switch, and it's not Nelson. It can't, no. No, remove, propose a new fee. Let's go up to 12 then. 12 million. I'll be a little bit surprised if this gets accepted, and very happy, mind you. Okay, only 300k. Yep, forgive me. You need that extra 300k for whatever you may, so we're just going to accept that. That's an excellent deal, so really happy. I'm feeling like these negotiations, whether they be for cheaper players, younger players, whatever the case may be, I feel like if you're going to go for some of the best guys like Hakimi, they're going to cost more than... It just seems... I don't know if this is part of the career mode mod, maybe balancing the, market values of players where they're going to be at least affordable and you don't have to pay overs for them. So, yeah, it does depend. We'll do rotation with him because, yeah, we need to be bringing another centre-back to the team. And again, another guy with a realistic face as well, which is always handy. We'll give him a 5-year at 21. Should be accepting that, and he does. We're going to disregard any release clauses. We just have to give him our own wage. See, we can go off what... I'm going to give him... Yeah, not that much. I want to start this on 35. He's on 10k at the moment and a signing bonus of 20k. Let's see where his head's at for this type of deal. Okay, he wants to come back to me with, you know, I'm pretty happy with that, honestly. We're just not going to waste any further time and accept it. So, yeah, not spending too much money. And this is kind of an exciting feel here. I'm very happy. We're bringing in some of our own blokes here that's going to, you know, be part of our own rebuild. The new signings to rebuild Arsenal. And for Max Aarons, yeah, definitely for his kit number, he's the one we're going to look to take over Bellerin. But at the point, he does take over Bellerin. So just leave him 15 for now. The default that was handed to him. But yeah, he's going to take that over most definitely. So look at the status of these guys. Showing great potential. So yeah, that stands for itself. He's going to develop well. And then if we go over to the centre half we signed in Schär, showing great potential. He's going to develop well. We're seeing a pattern, aren't we? James Justin, he's 22. So, well, he doesn't have a status himself. But yeah, he's still young, 22. Train him, play him, and yeah, he'll push towards 80 overall. And that really just stocks up our defense now. We're feeling comfortable. We've got a lot of names there. Are any of them going to come in and start right away? It all depends. It all depends. Cedric, this is where I feel Cedric could probably drop out, and then we go over to Aarons. Even though Justin is one higher overall and he can play left back and right back, I think Max Aarons is the bigger name out of all those guys in terms of just what you guys will think about the transfer. Sure, Justin is not a bad player at all, and he's versatile, so he could be very helpful. But bring in, Aarons and Justin, that's, a couple of really good, or solid enough, young English fullbacks to Arsenal. And then Schär's, he's going to push up. He's going to push up here for sure in the selections, and probably ahead of Murray as well, just because of, new signing, young talent. Does he start ahead of Holding, though? That's the question, because Holding is currently better, but we want to develop him up. So after we did a bit of transfers, it was good. It freshens up the episode a little bit because we needed to. We needed to make some transfers. We definitely did. We brought in a few players, but we are looking pretty fit. I just think we need to see our new guys in action. What we're going to do, we're going to drop out Bellerin. He hasn't even been that great anyway, so Aarons is going to come in. We will bring on James Justin. Considering he's a left back and right back, he's really good. He's really good for the bench. He could come on for either, Tierney or Aarons. I'm really happy with that. And I want to see how Schär's go, honestly. Like, he's not bad. Like, he's pretty quick. Consider he can grow more. 78 sprint speed. He's got 84 shot power. I just really want to see how he goes. And Holding versus Gabriel, well, honestly, Holding's the better, he's got the better, plus 4 versus +3. But Gabriel, 82 overall. Let's see how Schär's go. I like the combination of these two together. Like Gabriel, what I mean about him is 88 strength is incredible. And +3 gets him to a mid-80s centre half, and pretty strong. Xhaka, we are actually training to play central midfield, just so he gets a better rating there because he's default CDM, as you can see. But this 11 right now, it looks not bad. And two out of the three are starting today, and we probably will see. I'll bring Justin off the bench, and this is a look at the new Arsenal. So let's see how we go against Southampton. Bertrand Sabias, easy. Easy. Now we got him. We got him here. I'll go. Stayed on. Pepe stayed on. Easy. Oh! But Odegaard made it look a bit of skill, a bit tricky. We're going to say tricky initially, but it didn't, it wasn't hard. But he added a bit of trick to it. He didn't have to. And the Arsenal fan base going mad. That's what I tried to get that, you know, over the center defender. He had to leap over and he landed on, oh my gosh. Look what happened here. Odegaard, sure, he scored. He jumped over to go over his keeper, then he landed on Odegaard. That's mad. And he's like rolling over him in the air, and Odegaard does it again. There we go. And see, this is when I come into my own. If you've watched my career mode videos for a long time and just how I've been playing career mode, I only get better once I make signings. Like, I bring in players I like that will fit the team. And yeah, we'll see that as we go. It always happens. Here we are. Now get it, Aubameyang. Yeah, we're just going to roll him now. Goal. Oh, no. One of their players ended up in the back of the net. Unfortunately, that's not how football works. You don't get a point for that. But the goalkeeper, at least that puts him a bit under pressure and he's questioning. What's going to happen today? Oh! Surely that got... No. Okay, that was just a bad hit, I guess. Goalkeeper, okay, strategically. Yeah, okay, it works in the end. But it was strategically still. Like, he pushed up a little bit, forced him into... Would have either done a shot or tried to set up a teammate. Which he did the latter. Unfortunately for them, it didn't work, but we're happy about it. Went to plan. Oh, no. Leno. Yes, Leno. Get to it. Now, Aaron's. Don't try and be too tricky with him, mate. I'm talking to myself. Defenders just have to do the simple thing well. Here we go. Ceballos. No. Could have tried to play a pass. Let's just keep it. Now overlap. There we go. Pepe. Get onto his left. Ah, he cuts it. Too much. I'm just trying to put on some curve and it makes it go near post. Okay, here we go. Run up to him. See, this is what you do when you get the pressure on him. And you just run into him. All right. Oh, no, come here. Nah, on me. That didn't line up perfectly. I thought we would have defended that. Unfortunately, we'll take that on the chin. Yeah, I tried to go for my tackles. Like, there we should have won it. And there I put in a slide. Yeah, hold up my hand for bad defending, I guess. I just didn't make the tackle. Could have easily done so. Let's move on and get another goal back. So here, run at him. Almost trying to make my point. Almost trying to make my point that we'll make a tackle here. Yeah. That's me being annoyed the last tackle wasn't made. That led to the goal. But now, that one could lead to our own goal. Not an own goal, but a goal we score ourselves. Tierney, oh, no. He's left-footed. We're making a lot of passes here. The call of shoot already is going to come, I know. But we didn't get a clear... No, that wouldn't have been a goal. We wouldn't... Tierney wouldn't have scored a finesse on his right foot. Nah, that wouldn't have been a goal. So now, Gabriel, he's no fault in him. No, look at that strength. Aubameyang. Oh, get it through. Get it through. Aubameyang. Score this, lad. How did the keeper save that, man? Wow. I feel like that chat should have been a goal. That's just me. But that was a pretty good opportunity. Oh, go. Oh, that didn't go to Aubameyang? Wow. Like, I'm more shocked than mad. I'm surprised. See, again, I know it looks like. I know. See? We got it. Bit emotional there. I made the tackle. And that means we can... okay. That the attack didn't work out on that time. But yeah, that's what I mean. Majority of the time, we'll just win back that tackle. Even though it might be playing with fire. But, you know, it works. Majority of the time. Sims. Oh, Ceballos, another tackle. That one... Oh, no, I'm done. I did not aim there, mate. Schär. No. Oh, gosh. Golly gosh. I'm like, don't make them score a goal. Here we go. This is where we're going to threaten. Get it through to Odegaard. Oh. Odegaard. Oh, wait. Oh, yes! Yes! I knew. I could just see how that was going to play out. How that was going to play out. Yes, Ceballos. I reckon we have to sign him permanently because he's just on that loan, of course. Oh, look at everyone. Yes. That's... Yeah, I'll tell you where I knew it was a goal. There, when I got the interception, just aim it across the keeper. Never going to be saved. Always knew that was going to be finished. Yeah, away from the keeper. Too easy. And we get it back, and that's where we can see our other new signing, Tierney, as he gets a little bit more tired. We get Justin. So, yeah, 3 out of the 4 of the back are new signings. Aaron's, Schär's, and Justin. This is the future. And Gabriel himself, he's only 23 years old. Like, what's the age of these guys? 23? 21? Gonna have to go down each time. 21. And Justin, 22. And then even Leno in goal, 28. Like, I mean, even if he gets to 31, 32, he's still not going to be, like, declining too much for a keeper. But our actual back 4, that's a very exciting future, I reckon. And even Tierney's not that old himself. So, yeah, it's very good. Exciting times at Arsenal. Obafemi. Schär's, yeah. Yeah, mate. He's good. He's good. Go on now. Show him. Saka gets across. Smash it. No. Unfortunately. It was good. That was going wide. I caught him off. Yeah. I was confident in that. Don't even complain, mate. That was clear. I knew what to do. Just run forward. That's okay. We're going to keep. We're going to keep. Oh, how did he get an injury from? He didn't even get. I'm weak. Justin didn't even do anything, mate. He was walking. He must be injury prone. Oh, that would have been a brilliant build-up to a goal. I'll tell you what. Justin, mate. How did he get injured from that? What's the injury? I'm interested come the end of the game. That's only negative for this game right here. Oh, yes. You can tell I'm really happy with that. I'm really happy with that goal. The only negative, as I said, the late injury to a player we just brought on, fully fit. But let's not worry about that for now. The lads are celebrating. And wasn't that girl celebrating? Another guy had his arms around her. So, yeah, she's getting around. So, let's go. Nicola Pepe. Need to see a few more goals from him, I reckon. But we look good today. Justin might turn out okay in the end. Yeah, I think he just ran off that little knock. And Gabriel, yeah, well done. I'll take that, 3-1. They didn't have too many chances. The one they got through, were able to finish, but does not need to be any conversation on that at all. We have more possession, more chances. Yeah, it was our day. Let's just take a look who is the best player for us. Take a look at this. Really good. Really good performance all round. And guys, would you suddenly look, my manager rating is 85, because I suppose that's mixed with, yeah, maybe our signings, but we've pushed into a top 4 position now. So I just want to take a look. Oh, get 10 wins in the season. Obviously, brand exposure. That was a coverage for that. That was something critical, and we got that done. So that's very important. Domestic success, we're on track for that, being in 4th. So, yeah, I think it was definitely attaining, those 10 wins in the league. But a mix of everything going into that top 4 position. Sign 4, no youth players. We're going to sign 1 young players. There should be a tick. It's complete. 1 out of 1, right? Like, we just signed a young player. We signed a few of them, to be fair, as young potential guys. And if you look at that right there, Walker's gone out, Kyle Walker. So, yeah, some interesting transfers in this one and a pretty good episode for us here. And we're going to leave it on that because I know, we had a lot of transfer business at the start of the episode, or first half of the episode. Second half, we finished off with that result. Pretty well done, to be fair, which let me know if you guys really support this. I really personally liked Schär's. He just looked good. Holding, a difference here. Holding is what, 6'2", so he's far from short. But I felt Schär's was a little taller. Yeah, he's 6'3", not so much taller, but I just felt his presence a bit more. And yeah, that's definitely a fact. Then you got Gabriel as well, who's 6'3", so they just partner each other really, really well, I felt. And Bellerin, and then I just put, Aaron's in now, ahead of Bellerin. He's going to overtake him, especially you're going to have to start him. It's that time in his career. 21, like when he's 21, 22, if he's playing regularly, consistently, that's where he's going to have most of his development. So hopefully we see that. Again, I liked his efforts. And that's where Bellerin might almost drop out altogether and James Justin comes in. I just like, this just feels like I've improved this Arsenal team now. Or not necessarily attribute-wise or overall-wise, improved just the future. Schär's, Aaron's starting, and then Justin definitely. He's had a lot of time in the Premier League, and he's still fairly young. He's still only 22 himself. He wouldn't be taking over Tierney. That's the only one, because he's excellent. As I touched on, he's still pretty young himself. I have to go across. Yeah, that's where he's 23. But it's always good to have that versatility in the side. So yeah, I will leave it there for this episode, but because we conducted really all our transfers, we are going to have a big episode in the next one. I think we'll play 3 games. That's another early cup game. Yeah, we'll go over to that one. Yeah, against Ipswich Town. That's probably one we sim, and then we play, you got like Burnley, Aston Villa. Sometimes those games we feel that are easier, they can be tricky. We've seen that through the season. So, and then we'll finish off with Man City. It will be a good way to really see where we're at with our squad and our results. So yeah, that next episode is going to be very, very important. Be sure to stick around, keep your eyes out for that. But this one was pretty solid. Good moves, good result. I'll see you guys next time.